2. Friends with friends, friends with friends, friends with friends, it's never going to end. Friends with friends.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sweet. Well, welcome. This is a very, very exciting surprise. We get to catch up and we get to do a 119th episode of Friends with Friends, my podcast that I've been
waiting for. Random.
Yeah, Natalie Larkin, or I affectionately know you as Nat. Do people still call you Nat?
Yeah, absolutely.
So where are you at right now, Natalie? We're gonna go and I want to catch up with you, but where are you living again?
Okay, I live in the city I live in is Velika Turnavo in Bulgaria, but I live 20 minutes in a little village called Nikup.
Nikup?
Nikup?
Oh, Nikup. Wow. Do you know Hungarian?
Bulgarian with a bun. Let's say I know enough to get by, but I'm never ever going to be fluent. It's a difficult language.
Well, you look great. Yeah. I haven't seen you in a million years, and you look great.
I haven't seen you in a billion years either.
You look the same. I was gonna say you look the same. So hey. Wait, I want to play catch up. But okay, I met you in Venice Beach, California, a million years ago. And
you were living on Dudley.
I was.
Yes, you
and
were.
You're visiting from England.
Yeah.
And where are you from originally?
Whereabouts? You should know. You
it's Oldham
with me for 2 weeks.
It was I had it on top of my tongue. Oldham, not Oldham. No, it was.
You nailed it.
Okay, yeah. I got a little library card and everything.
Yeah, you did. Oh, you hung out with the grannies in the library. That was awesome.
Yeah, I remember when I first got there. I'll never forget it because it's all these different colored bricks everywhere, and we went to go do laundry, and I was amazed at all the architecture and everything like that, and the bricks were, and this woman goes, do you like the bricks? And I was all, yeah, they're different sizes and colors and shapes, and she goes, and you told me, you leaned over to me, she goes, no, Brits, not bricks.
Like the people, like us.
Yeah.
The people, the Brits.
I thought you were talking about the bricks in the wall. But then we traveled, we hung out the Witchboard.
Oh my God, we went everywhere. Yeah, we went down to London, to Richmond. That was a bit fun.
That was a trip.
Yeah, right. But you painted that canvas that you never showed me, never finished. When we visited my sister down in the Cotswolds.
Oh, the one with, it was wasn't it like an eclipse or something like that? I did an eclipse painting.
You did
I have that painting.
You took it with you everywhere.
Oh, that painting, the painting that I did from Amsterdam to London.
That's one.
That painting, I have no clue what happened to that painting.
Oh my goodness, really?
Dude, I don't even. That one's a big pill to swallow because I don't know what happened to it. And because it was in a pot shop in Venice for a long time, then it fell off the wall and I got a gash in it. Then I rolled it, and I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if somebody stole it or what happened. But
oh my God, I'm so giddy. That's because I was waiting for the outcome of that.
I've been
so long. So long, man, for so long.
Yeah, I think it was 12 feet.
I'll tell you one thing that my dad still has in his office.
Oh.
He did that picture of his Morris Minor. You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I owed those guys, I owed those firemen in London.
Oh yeah,
a painting, and I started it. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have taken the gig, but I thought maybe I could do it, but it was just too complicated. And I owe him a painting or something. He gave me money. I think he gave me some money for that.
Well, it's all part of the experience. Then that's what you're about traveling, meeting people, and. Hey, look at me, you've caught me, Bulgarian socks,
nice
pajamas, and a winter jumper. I look totally scruffy right now.
I'm in Oregon. That looks like high society right there, what you're wearing. Because in Oregon, everybody wears the pajamas all day long here.
Oh, okay, well, there you go. So, pajamas. It is midnight here, right? So I was kind of thinking about heading towards, sleeping time. But,
I'm glad you're doing this. So this is fun. I need a blast of some good old friendship, you know?
So yeah, so how long you back in Oregon for? You've been back between there and California for a while, right?
Yeah, I've been back and forth from here for many years. But I don't know. I just had this I just joined the YMCA. I'm starting to swim laps and get in the sauna and jacuzzi and do some laps because I had this shoulder injury and this wrist
Uh-huh.
injury, and I'm fat and I'm out of shape, and I was going to I can use this. It's gonna be cold and shitty and wet, right? It's gonna be cold and shitty and wet for the next 6 months. I don't feel like going back to LA, so I'm just gonna focus on getting myself in better shape.
Cool. So you're fat and out of shape, huh?
I'm trying. I mean,
I
I'm
love it.
start-
I love it. It's like I'm fat and out of shape.
well,
No,
I need
I
to
was
feel. I need to.
struggling to like. Do you remember the time going back to California? Oh my God, I cannot tell you how many years ago. Do you remember Fritz?
Fritz. Yeah,
And I
Fritz.
was like on his skateboard. He had this like really expensive skateboard. You stood on it, it just kind of like moved. It was like awesome. And you just like glided. And I don't know where he went, but I ended up with you in the oh my God, in the sidewalk.
Sidewalk Cafe.
Yeah, and we just ended up drinking all afternoon for whatever crazy reason. Who knew? But
That was wild because I didn't know what was happening that day, and he came up, and we both didn't have money.
yeah,
And he's all, "I got some fun tickets. I got fun tickets. I got fun tickets."
exactly. Yeah, that's
And
exactly
we're
what
like,
he
"Okay,
said.
I
I
guess
have
we're getting
fun
fucking
tickets.
drunk."
Come on. No, I know. Well, I don't know exactly the end, but remember his flip flop or his whatever. What do you call him in America? The
Flip flops.
Yeah, you do call him flat. Okay, I think it's like maybe Australia call him something stupid. But yeah, his flip flops broke, so he went home to change, but he never came back, and I ended up with his like board for like a couple of weeks, which was awesome for me anyway.
Nice. Oh, those were
Yeah.
really good. We had some good times back then. We kind of ran the
Oh,
roost.
I've had some awesome times back then. In fact, I've got that picture I think you posted a while ago, or a while ago now, when I used to have my dreadlocks.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like outside in Dudley Avenue. Yeah,
I have a really great picture of you when you're asleep before because you slipped over, and I have a picture of you. I had to leave for Burning Man. I think it was like my second or third Burning Man,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I took this little. You look like a little angel, just with your dreads and a little doll face, and like and and I left you there at the house. I thought that was like. Then I went to Burning Man. I forget what happened after that.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, you did. It was like I kind of just like recently met you. It's like, yeah, you got to burn him. I was like, okay.
I know.
It's like figure life out again.
And you got some tattoo work done over there.
Oh yeah, you know, my entire back is covered.
What's Are you still getting tattoos?
Do you know what? Over the past, I guess, oh gosh, I don't even want to count, but yeah, no, not recently, not recently. Well, I will never get my back finished because I only want it done by the guy who did it from Japan, and that's kind of like not going to happen at the moment because I just like have no plans to go back to Japan, or he's not coming over, I guess, to
Bulgaria.
Bulgaria. I was thinking to LA then. I was like, no, I don't live there anymore. But yeah,
When's the last time you've been back to LA?
oh my God, for me, far too long. 20 years.
Wow. Wow.
No, 20 years. 10 years. 10 years.
Okay,
That sounds
okay.
far too
Well,
long.
my brain was
10
not
years. Oh my God, that's way too long.
Holy shit. So you're teaching, are you still teaching now?
I am, yeah, of course. What else would I do?
I don't know. It's been so,
No, it's not.
I
Oh,
talked
I
to you
know.
about maybe a year or two ago really quickly, but we didn't really talk that for like this extensive. But we did actually. But what are you teaching? Can you tell us a little bit more about that job and the ins and outs of that job?
What I'm doing here, or just generally what I've done previously?
Well, maybe a little bit previously with working with children and in schools, and then up to what you're doing now.
All right, very quickly. I was a high school teacher in a state comprehensive in England for, I don't know, when I eventually left LA. Well, no, not when I eventually left LA. In between, I kept coming back in the holidays. But yeah, I eventually got my job that I loved for years. Teaching, my favorite years were GCSE kids from like 14 to 16. In a city school. So, you know, like not all paid for and awesome. Just the ones who really, you know, tough time and wanted to learn. And when you gave them time, they learned a lot. So yeah, maybe like I guess 10 years there, 11.
Wow.
I also qualified yoga, so like yoga teacher. Spent years doing that as well. Also in my little studio, bit of stress from school, I guess. But over here, yeah, I don't know how I got into it really, but I ended up teaching English, I guess because I'm an English teacher. But I actually realized how awesome languages are. And from learning Bulgarian and learning like German and Japanese before, I actually started to look at my own language, and then I ended up teaching it. So I teach at a language center over here, and I've been doing that for I guess what 7 years now.
Wow.
Bim bam bam,
Wow.
teaching.
So what was can you give us okay, it's really hard to be a teacher.
Okay, well, you say
Or
that.
what are the ins and outs? Is it, I mean, it's dealing with, I guess you're used to dealing with that many children at one time. How many are in classes generally?
Oh no, over here I am spoiled because I don't work in the state system over here. I work in the private system, which I never used to do back in England. So the difference is I have small class sizes here. So I'm looking like maximum 10.
Oh wow.
Yeah, awesome, right?
That's cushy.
But even though back in the UK when I used to teach there, I'd say we were lucky because in some ways we're lucky. So I'd say like 25 kids, which was still quite small compared to some schools that can have 30 plus. But yeah, so I'm totally spoiled over here. My job is awesome over here. There's no stress. The kids are awesome. Small class sizes. I mean, what can I say? How could you not enjoy it, right?
And you got the doggies too. So how many dogs you got?
5 dogs, 1 jackal.
You got a jackal?
I
You
do.
real like 100% jackal?
I would say 90%, but yeah.
Whoa. How'd you acquire? What's the story with the dog?
Him and his brother were just kind of, I guess, I don't know for sure. They don't speak English. I'm presuming they were out being taught how to hunt by mother. Anyway, just 2 little like crazy eyes, or 2 pairs of eyes. I had 2 jackals at one point, but one unfortunately had some health issues. Yeah, I guess we're like left to figure out how to hunt, and I just happened to think they were just 2 little puppies left in the middle of the road. Gathered them up in my little arms. About 6 months later, realized that definitely weren't dogs when they could jump this high, and I was like, okay, all righty.
Did they communicate? Were they get along with the other dogs right away, or
Yeah, they did straight away until I don't know. I guess about 2, 3, like that maturity level when they turn about 3, and then there start to be arguments and stuff. So. And now, like, he just wants to be on. There's only the one left. He likes to be solo. He has his own little like area just not through the window, but outside the window. He's got his own like area. Like you can see through it. There's no like has to be like proper borders. He just likes to have his
space
border. So he knows where he is and where he isn't, and he gets on really well with one of my dogs. She's like a female, I would say like lurcher slash, I don't know. She's some kind of gun dog. She's a fight dog for sure. She's skinny. She's fast. They get on really well. So that's good. So he has a companion. The others he just tolerates these days. There's no like aggression. He just knows they're about, and yeah, just toleration is the word. But yeah, so I have 5 dogs, three you can see. Oh, maybe you can't see here.
We can
The
see
two
him. We can see
twins and my
two.
eldest is Jack Russell, a little bit further along. So
Aw, dogs are good. Do you have
yeah.
chickens or
So
anything over there?
go on.
You got chickens or you growing anything over there?
No, well, I was thinking about chickens, but no,
Okay.
no, no, no. And growing things, yeah. I've grown stuff, but guess who eats them all?
That's ways outside.
So no. I think we're gonna like do. I think we're gonna try again, but like proper like higher raised planters, so they don't, dig and stuff.
What kind
So
of
yeah,
wildlife?
having dogs is awesome, but it's also a problem because they eat all your stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot. That's a lot of dogs to take care of.
Oh, what? I used to have 8.
Fuck. It's a lot of dogs.
No, it's not a lot. It's awesome.
It's just the
My biggest
beginning.
one is
More.
I don't know if you've ever heard the breed Krakojan.
Vaguely.
It's basically a Bulgarian sheepdog. Think I'm thinking size, not a Saint Bernard, no. But she's like she's bigger.
Like a
She's like,
Newfoundland.
yeah, maybe. She's like one of those big breed dogs. Like, yeah.
Jeez, that's crazy.
So yeah, she's my 8th one that I took in.
What kind of wildlife do you guys have? Do you guys bears and shit around there or what?
Bears, yeah. We have bears, but obviously not where well, I hope not. Around where the woods are, but like in some more proper rural scenarios, yeah, with the trees and the forest still are, yeah, I'll say for sure. But yeah, we obviously have the jackals, but other wildlife, snakes. Yeah, I've seen a fair few snakes. I've had like a couple in the house somehow got in, but yeah, and just the usual like insects, birds, screech owls, blah blah blah, crickets and all that. So nothing crazy. Just but bears, they're out there. Hopefully not on cocaine like the movie Cocaine Bear, though.
Yeah. Those no, hopefully not cracked out.
Hopefully not yet.
Fucking...
A crack cocaine bear. So what about you? Am I allowed to ask you questions on this podcast?
You can ask me anything you want. I'm a free
All right. So what's happened? Where are your well, I know where your dogs are. So how you dealing? Did you do more?
My dogs
After
are in heaven.
your two?
What's that? I'm sorry.
Did you look for any more furry friends after your two went on their
No,
furry journey?
no. After they died right before COVID and everything shut down over here, and I moved back over here for a bit and got some, did dental work and kind of like got myself checked out and just kind of then started this podcast and I've been painting and I go back and forth from here to LA. But no, the dogs, I got those dogs there to ground me as well, so because I was used to traveling a lot before that. Like I did a lot of traveling for the last bit prior to getting them, and in a short amount of space. And so I wouldn't need to be grounded, and that was like and they grounded me. But now getting dogs right now, I want to be able to leave the country or free. I got my passport ready to go. I want to be, able to travel. I need to be inspired again.
Okay.
But like, I mean, dogs.
Well, as long as your mom knows, though, right?
Yeah. About what?
Your mom was worried about you. She spoke to me about you and your dogs.
No.
Did you know me and your mom spoke?
Did you guys speak recently? No. Yeah, I think she mentioned that a while back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's we had like a little yeah, that's a whole other thing. There's a whole
am I allowed to ask questions now?
No, yeah, that's so I don't have dogs because I need to be free right now.
Fair enough. No, fair enough. I didn't mean to put you on the spot, Brett.
No, but I've been watching people's dogs and not recently, but or during COVID and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I got some doggy love in, and I love on every dog I see. But yeah, just kind of trying to put it together instead of trouble right now. I feel like
that's always a good way to be. Stay out of trouble.
Exactly. Well, I mean, my natural jerk reaction would be to go back to LA right now, but or like after the holidays. But I just want to just focus. It's like almost recalibrating. Like really just kind of like, hold on. You know, what are we doing here?
So yeah, so what are you gonna do, huh?
Uh,
Stay ready for the holidays and then think about it. So what is your attraction actually between Oregon and LA? What's the draw for you?
Well, right now, I mean, I got family in Oregon, and I was born in Hillsboro, Oregon, but I grew up in San Jose, California. So I'm a West Coast kid. I like Santa Cruz, San
Okay,
Jose,
right.
LA. That's the connection. But I mean, I'm having to dig in on another mindset right now because I know how shitty the weather's gonna get,
Yeah.
and I'm just like gonna just, I don't know, maybe drop some pounds and get in shape, and just kind of, not worry about the FOMO or trying to do something I've already,
Oh my God,
already,
Acro, the FOMO. You're missing out, dude. What are
yeah,
you gonna miss out on?
but you're not
No
missing out on
way.
anything. You're not missing out on anything. The thing is just to keep it, you know, I don't know. It's this is gonna be very interesting next few years. I think this is wild times right now in the world.
Yeah, I'm sure, and I reckon you totally need to post over a Buffalo t-shirt.
Yeah, I do. I'll get you a Buffalo shirt. I have them.
I think you should, seeing as though, like, the rule of canvas went missing, the video of your time in England went missing, all this
Yeah.
documentary of like our time together when you only ever visit England, it's all gone, man. And how many years
And
did
you
I
know what?
spend in LA with you guys?
You know what? It's not all gone. I have documented that. I videotaped all that.
Really?
Yeah.
No. Well,
Yeah.
why have I
Remember I was
never
carrying that
seen it?
video
How
camera
many
around?
years later?
Well, I gotta get it transferred because it's a different, I forget it's a different sequence. It's the different, like, European standard of video is different. So I have to get it transferred. But I've got like
Okay.
hours. I've got hours and hours. I'm sure I've got a video of you for sure.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Um, so that's one of the projects and I also have a project that I shot that's like 7 hours long that I shot in Colombia and Peru before that, and I have that edited down to 7 hours. But you know what's going to be interesting about that, because the video quality was pretty much the standard at the time, but like I want to use AI to clean it up.
Okay.
You know how they put that, how they did the Beatles movie where they cleaned up
Yeah.
the video, which was they created new technology just to do that movie. And now you can sort of almost, I don't want to say put a filter on it, but that's the closest thing, but put a filter on it that cleans it up, the image.
Yeah, we all live our life by filters these days, so it seems.
Yeah, this is a filter right now. No, filter. So
Filters.
do you keep in touch with everybody from the are you still in touch with people from like Hazard or anything like that? Do you still?
Yeah, of course.
Cool.
Hazard, Perez, Gerhard Fritz for a while, but like I'm not quite sure what happened to him. But yeah, Drew, Daryl. Yeah, I do actually, yeah. Sean Sikora. So yeah, I do actually. Yeah, there you go. Little Ray, Puerto Rican.
Do you find that there's where you live in Bulgaria, is it pretty multicultural? A lot of different people from all over the place coming there to live?
Nowhere. Well, more so maybe, but nowhere like I guess you'd say like obviously LA, London, Manchester. There's a lot more like let's say more Europeans here, like Germans maybe, like Russia, English, Spanish. But as far as no, there's Americans over here. There's a few Americans over here. But it's not like the done thing. You wouldn't see a load of people who, and definitely what you won't see a lot of is like Asians. Chinese, yes, but I mean Asians is in like Indian Asian. Not so many. It's very hard to get a curry over here and take out.
Is the weather
in England? It's so easy. What?
Is the weather similar to England there, or is it more hardcore? Because England's pretty hardcore weather. Like, are you like? Do you have snow right now? Is it your winter right now?
It is winter, but It's been awesome. Up until 2 weeks ago, we've had bright sunshine. It's obviously got a little bit less, but we've been in like the mid to high 20s. Now we're in like the low 20s, late teens, but the thing is over here it drops from the day into the night quickly. Like you lose like 10, 15 degrees, like even more, like so in England it doesn't go that fast, and in England you have central heating, you flick a switch, heat comes on. Here you can see my pipe work.
Yeah,
like a good old-fashioned wood burner.
Nice. Do you guys chop your own wood and all that shit?
Yeah.
How long you been married now for? Did I know? He wasn't one of the guys that I met when I was around you guys, was it?
No.
That was a long time ago.
No. 13 years.
Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. Yay, 13.
I think we've been together like 15, 16, but yeah, married for 13, so yeah.
What's the secret to a successful marriage?
Dogs.
Why do you think I
No,
had so many
I
goddamn
don't know.
dogs?
Just like be willing to like travel, to live in a different country, talk, laughter. And always helps, especially at the weekend, a beer. I would like a good old beer. So yeah, you can't go wrong with having a bit of a chat over a good old pint of beer,
Yeah. This is I'm drinking. I usually am drinking a beer right now, but I got this water. And look how healthy I'm being.
Wow. Well, so am I. Well, you got tea inside it, but it's not beer, it's tea. Tea. Good old chai. Tea.
Chai, good for you. What's your favorite kind of food to make over there? What are you eating over there? Because you must be cooking out some pretty good dishes in that place. Are you cooking? You like to cook?
Yeah, I don't mind cooking. Sean's mainly the chef. I'm the baker. But yeah, it depends. I don't know. Depends on the time of year. Lots of barbecues in summer because it gets mega hot. But this time of the year, I love the best because it's like soups, stews, like risotto, good, nice, hearty dishes. But yeah, like with lots of fresh veggies from the neighbors. I don't grow it, but they grow them. So knock on. Hey, I need an onion. Give me some onions.
Oh, it's gonna be tasty, authentic. It's gonna be good. So what do you?
Unfortunately, I don't eat meat anymore. So but a lot of people like have their own chicken. So obviously, fresh chicken.
How long have you not eaten meat?
Just over here to kill a pig for Christmas.
You ate pig for Christmas?
I don't eat pig for Christmas. They eat pig for Christmas.
And they slaughter them right there and everything. See, I'm really, I've been eating salads more. I'm trying to see, I'm tree ranging my whole life.
I know what's going on, man. Like, there's no way. Salads and water.
Salads and water, man. Salads and water. I know, because I just don't like the conditions in which the meat is processed over here and the animal treatment is like fucking off the fucking rails, man. Like, I can't, I mean, but then I see nature videos of fucking like lions fucking eating fucking Bengals, or it's like it's a fucking the world is always gonna eat. It just eats itself. It just eats. Everything's eating something. Everything's
but like, hey, that's a difficult one because of course, like lions are predatory and they've got to like kill to eat. They're like carnivores. But so I suppose, well, supposedly so are we. But our teeth aren't necessarily designed like a lion's, are they really? So
no, they're not.
Yeah, but it's the fact that we are stupid, or we think we think we're more intelligent. In some ways, I guess we are, but we like ill treat the animals to get the best out of a living thing, if you will, like to pump the milk out, whatever, or to get the best chicken, keep it in like this tiny little cage. Now reverse it. Do you want to be kept in this tiny little cage like 12, 24 hours a day just to pump out eggs?
No.
I think humans are mean. I think they're mean. I think it'd be good. It's not good. I don't know what I mean. I don't know if it's good or whatever for like eating animals, whatever, but I think it's even worse when you're mean to them.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know,
that's
it's
I
like
can't stand that shit.
you think about like, oh, I don't know if you got the same in the States right now about the XXL bully dogs, the extra large bulldogs.
What about them?
They've got it like a new law in England now that like if you've got one now, if you don't register it, they're gonna euthanize them all. They're gonna be banned.
Why? What happened that they would do that?
Well, exactly. I'm not really sure because I'm just on the thread of it at the minute to like
There
understand
must have
what's
been
going
there must
on.
have, what
But
if there's an attack?
I think because they're seen as a vicious dog, but no dog is vicious unless it's the owner. You know, I think it's the owner. It's not a bad dog; it's a bad owner.
Yeah.
I mean, look,
Yeah.
mine is so savage right now. Can you not see?
What's that?
I've not been with them all day. My dogs are so savage right now. I've not been with them all day. I've not had a chance to walk them when I came home, and they really hate me for it. Can you see them?
Yeah, I can't see them right there. You can
Oh,
I can
you can't see them.
no.
Oh my goodness. I have to just lower my camera slightly. Oh my goodness.
Oh, there, yeah.
Right, you can just see it. There's two there and there's one there. Like this, they're so hard done by.
Oh, well, now I can't see your face. Oh, there you go. Yeah,
There you go. I can jump down. I can jump
yeah,
down. Yeah.
yeah. It's a trippy thing with like when I buy chicken and stuff like that. It's all like I buy from this Mexican market over here, which is a just a really amazing. They got everything's really fresh, right?
Okay.
And so when I get a chicken, I make it like a spatchcock chicken, and I talked to the guy about the chicken that this free range chicken. I said, "This is a real free range chicken. Is it able to run around and have a life and stuff like that?" He goes, "Yeah, yeah." I said, "It's not in a box, right?" He goes, "No, no, no." And it's he showed me the muscle on the leg of the chicken. He goes, "This is how you know it's a free range. Is like that muscle because
Yeah, yeah, because it's been
it's got
running around. It's got
been running
muscle.
around.
Right.
It's been running around." And so I ate that chicken, and the meat fell off the bone differently than just another chicken.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah, exactly.
I really appreciate the that, and I appreciate the fact that I didn't have to kill it, but also, you know, I don't know. It's I don't know. The meat industry's oh god, it's like that's I know I'm not even
I know
fucking
it's really
crazy. The
difficult to
whaling
talk about
industry is
because like
fucking nuts. We
I
live.
know, no, I know it's really difficult to talk about. Everyone in Bulgaria, like vegetarian and veganism over here is weird. No one's a vegetarian, no one's vegan. They're just like obviously it's a pre-communist country. So basically they had to live off the land and like basically what they had they killed, like the rabbit or the pig, the chicken. What they tend not to kill though are sheep and cows because they use that a lot for dairy. They eat a lot of cheese over here.
Mhm.
So but yeah, but everybody more and more young ones grow up, they maybe become more vegetarian or more aware of what they're eating. But yeah, you speak to all the older folks, yeah, that's it. They're like, how can you not eat meat? Eat meat, it's good for you. Kill this thing. It's like, no, 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 no.
Uh, I know. If people had to kill their own food, things would be a little bit different.
Yeah, but I guess it's just what you become used to. And like communism is I don't really want to get into this, but it's a very, very interesting situation to live in or live through, I guess, because I can see now living here like how the older folks would prefer communism because everybody had a job, everyone had the same amount of money. The village was like vibing, whereas right now because democracy's taken over, again, if you're not skilled in something, obviously you've not got a job, you've not got as well paid a job, so it's harder for you to like, I don't know, like maybe do the house up or afford to do something. So they've really like So yeah, so the village, that's why a lot of the Bulgarian villages are a lot quieter. But it's nice also for like someone coming from a city, like an English city, into somewhere like this. It's pretty awesome. I like when I come home from work, I get to my little village, into my house, and switch off. When I go to work, I go to the city. Nice, right? I have both sides of it, and I feel
Do you
quite
do
blessed
you,
for that.
do you is it what's the social scene there like? Like, are there restaurants and people just show kind of? Is it not like discotheques or comedy clubs or anything?
Not in the village, no. Maybe in communist times, but no, no. In the village, no. But like, if you really want to be social, there's stuff to do. Just means either in the town, get out the village into the next town, or into the village for more options. But there's always something happening, in the village if you really want, to do something.
Hold on.
But during the week, people who are still of that age where they have to work, just go for a beer or two, come and chill, cook dinner, watch a movie, sleep, because you got to get up for work again.
So it's a pretty
Well, the summertime's obviously
it's definitely a simpler life.
Pools. What?
It's like a simpler life. It's kind of
Yeah. Yeah, but a good, simpler life, we've got all the technology, we've got fiber optic, we're not like wanting for anything, we've got all the food.
It's not like fucking Monty Python there. It's like
No. You've got everything. You've got all the movies, the TV, like whatever you want. It's your choice. It's your choice if you choose to watch it or not.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like, from obviously, I lived in Manchester, I lived over in LA. It's like you kind of feel like you're constantly on go, speed 20 million. Whereas here, you can choose whatever speed you want to be at. You can be like sleeping. You can whatever. I think it's pretty cool. You have your own choice,
Yeah. I feel you on that. I think that's what I'm trying to create for myself right now here in this like space, just kind of like stripping it down, simplify,
Yeah.
strip it down. Like, hold on. Because I have a billion ideas for some new paintings and things I want to do, and I've got to do them, but it's gonna take I gotta streamline things. I think, I don't know, it's a good, maybe that's
cool, but you still seem really, like, as you always were, energetic and happy. This is a good thing, though, right?
Hey,
Or
yeah,
is
I
this
think I'm
just
happy.
for the podcast?
I think I'm happy. I've been getting rest. That whole abscess tooth thing knocked me in my ass, man. That fucking shit out of me. And then I got pulled, and then I recuperated from that. But like right now, I'm in I just got to keep the routines going. Like after this, I'll go tread some water at the YMCA. I'm trying to do this like 3:30 o'clock schedule to like 3:30 to like 5:30, ish time wise, either 4 to 6 or something. But yeah, it's just creating a new routine. It's instead of getting in what you're saying about go mode times 1,000 over in LA. It is nice to get off that rock. I was like,
isn't it though?
Well, this last trip was fucking crazy. I mean, I got a lot done. I sold a lot of paintings, but I also spent a lot of money trying to stay there.
Yeah. Well, see,
it's like pouring water.
That's it, Rock
It's like you're
Parkway.
putting,
It's all right going there selling stuff, but like the money that like you're spending on trying to do that,
yeah,
crazy. It's crazy.
well,
So I'm
it can
coming
kill
back
you.
to England in like maybe 4 years.
Yeah,
It would probably cripple me to like. I've got the money to like go there and buy a beer and stuff, but I just think the money I'll be like, how much for a beer?
oh, dude, when they opened up they had the waterfront, they opened it up with that new restaurant, and they had my buddy took a picture of it. They had a burger. Their burger was there. This is when they first opened. It's changed since then, but their burger was like this big, and he took a picture of it with his hand beside the burger. It was like a $16 burger, and
Wow,
it looked like a biscuit. It looked like a biscuit.
No.
And so, but that I talked to my friend who was on here, and she waited tables there, and Yeah, they changed that up, but that was hilarious. They get away with shit like that in LA, dude. Like, if I got a burger, it's like, what the fuck am I doing? I can go get fajitas or something.
Oh, I used to love the waterfront, man.
Oh yeah, the waterfront's not even nearly what you'd flip. Yeah, you haven't seen it. It's
Jugs of Edinger that sent you loopy. Whoop, whoop.
dude, yeah, and it's $3.50 a pop or something like that. A happy hour.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and we had the lemons that we
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god.
the sunsets. It was a good time. Better good time still to be had.
Yeah,
So,
oh, I'm sure it's what you make of it, right? And and everything changes though. Just like not just life and the place you're at, but like just age and stuff. We all have different mindsets as we get older, and like different horizons or whatever. I guess.
yeah, it's ride the wave, be water.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. One thing I can't do is ride the wave. I tried surfing so many times, it's just not for me.
Well,
Skateboarding on land, now that's cool, but in the water, no.
are you
I
doing
still have outside my Dogtown board.
what? Where do you have what?
The Dogtown skateboard I got from LA, like what?
Classic.
God, 15, probably 20 years ago now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I probably got it in 2003. So yeah, 20 years ago.
20 years. It's antique.
I just literally actually last year got the not new trucks. I literally like oiled them and cleaned them all up and it works perfectly.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
do you have
was
any,
really
can you
shocked, man.
skateboard
I was
around there? Is there
shocked.
smooth roads or is it just like cobblestones?
No, we have smooth roads.
You asshole.
Just because I live in Bulgaria doesn't mean I'm living in the century.
It just reminds me of the SCTV skit, like Pippi Longstocks. Do you remember that Pippi Longstocks with John Candy?
No.
Oh my God. I mean,
Some roads are pretty bad, like in between some of the village houses, but we live in a village.
are you,
like Palmerton, perfecto.
and
Where would the character be, man? Where would the history and character be?
how old is the area? Like, so when I came and visited you in England, some of the spots that I saw were like when we went through when we stayed at Michael's place in that in the Richmond district or something like that. That crazy 4-story thin house.
Yeah.
That was wild, right?
Yeah, we put a little dog in the basement.
Yeah, the whole thing was crazy, but the streets when we were walking around at night were lit, and it looks like what you feel like transported to a different time, a different place, a different, it's like you could see what it was like to like live there.
Yeah,
like a long time ago.
To like leave at 6:30 in the morning because I didn't realize the house we were staying at was the footballers and his sister's house.
Yeah.
Remember, like get out, it's 6:30.
Oh, we were all trying to clean up the house. Oh shit, we all got fucked up as hell. Man, we got drunk as hell, man. And we
I don't know what club we went to, but it's like, yeah, awesome. Now we have to get out. What?
Yeah, I got video of all that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because holy shit, that'll be another
so much fun and memories. No, man, that was crazy. Yeah, Richmond's like a really well-to-do area. They've got money down there, man.
Yeah, I think I've been traveling already for like before I even got to you because I was in Amsterdam before that. I already started the road, the craziness of the road. By the time I got to you, I was pretty in a euphoric state after tripping on mushrooms or philosopher's stones and painting and hanging out with Tim over in Amsterdam. Amsterdam's a trip. Have you ever been?
Yeah, a couple of times.
What'd you think of that place?
Yeah, pretty good. I don't know how I deal with it now, but yeah, in my younger years, yeah, pretty awesome.
Well, I don't want to keep you up too late. You've already extended. Is there anything else that we want to talk about?
Well, I'm sure we could talk for loads and cover loads of stuff, but I've just clocked the time on my computer.
Yeah.
And yeah, over
You get-
here, like a little bit of a time difference from Oregon. So
Yeah.
let's call it time
Let's
out
call
for tonight. But sure, it's been awesome catching up. And even for this crazy Zoom
podcast. Friends with friends.
podcast.
I know. Well, this is great. It's a twofer. You know, this is how I get my social kick now, is to be able to. I get to, well. This is a win-win because I get to talk to you and I have talked to you forever, and do a show at the same time. So, because I've been itching to do a show. It's been like 3 weeks, which is a long time for me. But you look great. Congratulations on everything. How do you, one quick thing about the youth that you teach? How do you feel about the next generation? How they looking, Matt?
A lot like this. Yeah, I don't think they do well, but it's just the way like technology is like come on so much. Like, I don't think they've never lived without it. So, we knew life before it, so they don't. So
We're the
I think
last
as long as
generation.
you're educated and given opportunities and how to use this with this, then they'll be all right. I think. I don't know for sure. Who knows anything for sure? So,
It's
but yeah,
gonna be a wild
I
ride.
think they're there. I think they've got it in there. I think everything will be okay. I hope.
I think it's gonna be fine. They'll be fine. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a good time. My friend who's a teacher was very hopeful. He teaches in the Bay Area, and he is yeah, he was talking. He is very hopeful, and they're really smart. And yeah, I mean, it's a trip though when you think about it in a nutshell. Like we grew up with it. Like we knew it. We were like the last ones that got to see it
right.
without.
Yeah.
And how crazy that. Sometimes I think it would have been.
But look what we're doing right now. We're also still using technology, but we're not like. I don't feel like that's like an extension of my hand.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I was looking at when I was at the YMCA. All these, they had some kids going back and forth. They were doing laps, and I saw the parents and stuff like that watching on the bleachers and stuff like that. And there's probably about maybe 9 adults, and I think 8 of them were on their phones.
Yeah.
7 of them were on their phones. But you got to make a conscious decision. You know that Eckhart Tolle famously says he doesn't take it, take it to bed to your bedroom with you. Don't take leave it in another room.
Yeah.
That's a good one to, unless you got an alarm clock or something that you're using off of it or something like that. But I try to do that as much as possible.
But well, yeah, for sure, exactly. So it's like setting like you said, a regular alarm, or because let's just think back even before the internet. Like, how many did you have a TV in your room as a kid?
I did.
You did? Yeah. So
I never watched.
Watch it, even though mom and dad were like, turn the TV off.
No, I guess I mean I was mostly painting and making little movies and stuff like that. So it was like, I mean, television was in the big room, but I mean, everywhere was a big deal to get your own black and white. But I mean,
Yeah.
That was short lived.
Yeah, but it still was a moving motion picture, black or white or color.
Yeah.
Come on.
But I like the movies. I like going and seeing movie theaters. So on that note, well, technology is gonna happen. AI is coming for us all. Let's talk on the phone anytime. Now that I know what time it is there, well, let's try to have another conversation with or without this video, or being recorded. But
for sure. So what time is it over there before we go?
It is
2:51.
2:51.
So 10 to 3.
So you guys
Yeah, so
like midnight there? It's like 10 hours ahead?
Yeah, it's 10 to 1. 10 to 1 over here.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and you caught me all in my frizzy hair, pajamas.
You look very stylish. I think you're inspiration to all pajama wearing people across the land. You're setting a benchmark, a really high benchmark for it though. You're there you go.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
Better than leopard print pajamas. So
see fashion.
All right, dogs, gonna have to say goodbye.
Bye, doggos, doggies. Say hi to all the wildlife over there.
Ooh, hang on, one of them has to come and say bye.
Oh, bye,
Look,
Papa.
look at the camera.
He's all, I'm asleep. What are you doing? Oh, he's a big baby. All right.
Bye. All right, Brett, I'll speak to you soon, buddy.
All right. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon. Be well.
You're
Good to see you.
welcome.
Good to see you.
You're
Ciao.
welcome. Bye.
right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye now.
1, 2.
Friends with friends, friends with friends, friends with friends, it's never going to end. Friends with friends, friends with friends, friends with friends, let's do it again. Oh, 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 Brett, he talks to people about stuff.